Good morning students. Let us have continuation of limits and continuity. In the previous classes we have discussed about how to find, suppose the given function is continuous, find the constant function. Okay, so here most important examples from the point of examination. So function is given, you have to determine the two constants, two unknown functions, so that is a and b, so that the given function is continuous. Here another important thing is the given function is continuous at the 2 points, not only 1 point. So here x is less than or equals to 3, x is less than 3, it is given for LHL. X is equals to 3 for continuity, x is greater than 3. Okay, so this is related to point 3, and x is less than 5, x is greater than 5, and x is equals to 5. So this is related to the point x equals to 5. So you have to consider, so you have to solve the continuity at the point x equals to 3 and x equals to 5. So we will get, if x equals to 3, if you solve, we will get one equation. For x equals to 5, if you solve, so we will get another equation. By solving these two equations, so we will get the unknown quantities a and b. Okay, important example. So whatever they have given that function, you have to write down. Okay, so what they have given, function is continuous, you have to find the constant values a and b. So what they, that only you have to write out. F is continuous for all the values of x. Okay, not necessary to write these terms. Okay, so these lines. Next, continuity at the point x equals to 3 and x equals to 5. 2 points are there, x equals to 3 and x equals to 5. Okay, first you have to consider the continuity at the point x equals to 3. At the given point at x equals to 3, see here x is less than or equals to 3. X is equals to 3 means what they have given, f of x equals to 1. So that only you have to consider, f of x equals to 1. And at in this equation, if x equals to 3, if you substitute, so f of 3 equals to, we will get 1 only. Next, LHL. LHL means limit of f of x, x tends to 3 minus. For LHL, which value we have to consider? See here, for x is less than 3. For x is less than 3, here the given function is f of x equals to 1. So we have to consider f of x equals to 1. In the, here it is function is 1 itself. By substituting x tends to 3 or h tends to 0, so it will not change. So that is answer is 1 only. For RHL, you have to consider limit of f of x, x tends to 3 plus. Here it limit of, for RHL, which value you have to consider? For x is greater than 3, x is greater than 3. 3 is less than x means x is greater than 3. For this we have to consider this function, so that is f of x equals to ax plus b. So that we have to consider. For RHL function, it should be ax plus b. Here x value is there. For that purpose we have to consider h tends to 0. H tends to 0 means x tends to 3 plus h. So in place of x you have to write 3 plus h. Remaining equation as it is. Ax plus b means a into 3 plus h plus b. If h value it becomes 0 means we will get a into 3 plus b, that is 3a plus b. So because of the function is continuous at the point x equals to 3, if the function is continuous means at the given point LH and RHL, so all the three must be equal. So that is 3a plus b, that is equals to, it is 1. So that is equals to, at the given point also it is 1. Therefore it implies that 3a plus b equals to 1. 3a plus b is equals to 1. Call this as main equation. So this equation we get from the continuity at the point x equals to 3. X equals to 3 is completed. Next we have to consider x equals to 5. Okay, continuity at the point x equals to 5, that is f of x equals to 7. At the point continuity at the point x equals to 5, so here for x is equals to 5, x is equals to 5, here value is, function is f of x equals to 7. that is f of x equals to 7 at x equals to 5, so it will not change 7 itself. Okay, f of I equals to 7. Next, consider LHL at the point x equals to 5. For LHL, which value you have to consider? X is less than 5. For x is less than value, f of x equals to ax plus b. So we have to consider f of x equals to ax plus b as x tends to 5 minus limit h tends to 0 means in place of x what we have to do? X tends to 5 minus h. In place of x we have to write 5 minus h plus b. H value is 0 means, so we will get the answer as 5a plus b. So this is LHL. For RHL what we have to do? Limit of f of x, x tends to 5 plus, which value we have to consider? F of x means greater than 5. X is greater than 5 means we have to consider f of x equals to 7. So we have to consider f of x equals to 7. Here no x term is there. After substituting x equals to 5, it will becomes 7 only. So this is LHL value is 5a plus b, RHL value is 7, and at the given point value is f of I equals to 7. So three answers are, one is 7, another is 5a plus b, and it is 7. Given that function is continuous at the point x equals to 7 means what it implies? So all the three must be equal, that is 5a plus b is equals to 7, so that itself equals to 7, that is 5a plus b equals to 7. So we will get another equation. So this first one is equation, we will get continuity at the point x equals to 3, we get equation number 1. Continuity at the point x equals to 5, so we will get the equation number 2. By solving these two equations, so we will get the unknown quantities a and b. So here solving the equations 1 and 2 will get the values of a and b. Just write the two equations, simple. So just change the equation, plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus, plus if it is minus we have to take the plus 1, like that. Okay, so plus b minus b get cancelled, and 7 minus 1, 7 minus 1 it becomes 6. 5a minus 3a, so it becomes 2a. 2a equals to 6 means a equals to 3. So this a equals to 3 value substitute in any one of the equation, you will get the same b value. Substitute in equation 1. Equation 1 is 5a plus b equals to 7. So in this equation substitute a equals to 3. So 5a in place of a you have to substitute 3. So you will get b equals to 7 minus 15. So it is b equals to minus 8. A equals to 3 and b equals to minus 8. So this is the method how to find the unknown quantities, constant values, any two constant values. Suppose the given function is continuous at the 2 points, so that is important, 2 points, so that is at the point x equals to 3 and at the point x equals to 5. Okay.